we're turning our attention to costume jewelry. What's the first thing that you think of when you think costume jewelry? It's perhaps drama, having fun with jewelry, something that you miss out on when you talk about gold or diamond jewelry. Well, we're telling you exactly what costume jewelry can do for you.
Gold prices have been zooming, absolutely skyrocketing. People have been thinking of it as a safe haven. What it also means is that you can't buy it as casually as in the past.
People have become a lot more fashionable, they have a lot more awareness about fashion, and accessorizing the right way is very, very important. So what that does is that, you have a lot more purchases that are going into costume jewelry because you want to accessorize yourself the right way. Because of gold prices being where they are, and not just gold, but, other precious commodities like diamonds and, other precious stones, when they go to where they are, you no longer can afford to just buy it as you would earlier, and just make it an impulse purchase. So that segment, which, like you said, was buying luxury products, was buying luxury goods, has now moved on to buying, costume jewelry.
So is costume jewelry the answer to making a statement at a time when gold prices are rising? This brand of art is drawing buyers for its panache, its drama, its quirkiness, and most importantly, the cost. A statement piece can cost as little as 4,000 rupees or up to 1 lakh or even 2, but what you get is individuality. Of course, the naysayers would say you can't be exclusive wearing fake jewelry.
I have to make this point that costume jewelry is definitely not fake jewelry. Costume jewelry, fake jewelry is when you're imitating something and pretending that it's real. Costume jewelry has a personality and a stature of its own. Costume jewelry is art. There are artists worldwide making costume jewelry. Costume jewelry is actually, I think, as painstakingly created as precious jewelry.
To further the argument, consider this. As per media reports, the size of the costume jewelry market has been pegged at 600 crore rupees in 2008. Today, industry estimates peg it at approximately 1,000 crore rupees. That gives an opportunity to several brands and standalone jewelry designers to set up shop and grow. Take Aishwarya, a jewelry brand with a global presence. It's an established name in the luxury business, and all their products are 18-karat gold plated. I caught up with Aishwarya's co-founder, Gauri Tandon, and Nisha Khiani, who heads marketing. We visited Bombay Electric, a high-end retail store with multiple labels. What are the kind of materials you work with? Because as you said, this is a trend that's different to what we've seen of late. It sets it apart from people who want to necessarily just go for the usual gold, diamond, sets and heavy jewelry. So what are the other kind of materials that you work with?
Definitely, I'll tell you, we work with many materials, such as polki mirrors.
Right.
These are hand-cut polki mirrors, cut very much in the way uncut diamonds are.
Yeah.
You've got that shine, and it really catches the light well. And the look and feel is a high-end product. The finishing is something that we pride ourselves on.
And that's something that you also spend a lot of time on in terms of R&D and looking at how to sort of get the finishing right and so forth in your offices here.
Definitely. Another material we work with is resin. It again translates the polki mirror look onto resin, another material we work with. And something like this just gives you the bling.
Right.
It's a statement piece. You put it on and you're good to go.
It's very funky. So Gauri, you're actually the one who's been putting a lot of these designs together. So tell us a little bit more about, some of the innovations that you guys have done.
Yeah, like Anisha just spoke about the resin that we do. We took it one step further and we put a gold plate underneath the resin. So underneath the resin, the gold shines through, and of course we've got the beautiful mirrors on top.
Right.
So it's still got that bling factor. And this is something that we innovated at Aishwarya, and it has really caught on very well internationally.
And I can see you're wearing another ring and
Oh yes,
yeah,
jewelry. So here I am.
and a beautiful cuff actually. So
this is the filigree collection.
Yeah, this is the filigree collection. Again, we get inspired a lot by Indian heritage, and it's we've looked at all Indian designs, and we kind of make it easier, more Western, more appealing to a larger audience. So this is something we came up with, was the filigree idea.
And among celebrities sporting Aishwarya's costume jewelry, you'll find Cameron Diaz, Drew Barrymore, Paris Hilton and Maria Sharapova. Not just globally, the trend has also picked up here in India.
I think what's going on is that Indians are becoming more and more brand conscious. They're becoming more aware about all the brands that are coming into India. They're identifying with the brands, and they're becoming very loyal to the brand. So I think it becomes important. Jewelry as a brand is becoming important, and that's where we step in. Also, I feel that the Indian consumer are becoming much more fashion conscious.
Right.
And they're very well versed with the trends that are happening abroad, and they want to make a statement with their dressing according to fashion. And I think Aishwarya is right here filling the spot.
So it's nice to sometimes have that statement piece that you can just wear out anywhere. So for example, with what you ladies are wearing, you could walk into any party and it would work. You don't have to have, a diamond set, for example.
No.
Right? That's the idea. Okay, so leave me with what's really new this season. What should we look forward to?
We've been working with white glass for a long time. This season we decided to work with colored glass.
Okay.
So this is something we've experimented with, and
let's put it on you, Baba.
Yes.
Why don't you model for us?
Yes, happily.
This we call our colored mirror collection. We've got hues of yellow, pink, blue, really fresh, really fun.
And it's very smart. Like, I like the strong lines.
yeah, we've played with the Art Deco elements this season.
And you have a mirror, fantastic. Let me take a look. It's fun. It's really awesome. I can see how this would go really well just on a night out. And is this something that we're going to see across stores in the country?
Yes, definitely.
This is the new trend this season.
That's right.
As a retail store, Bombay Electric has several costume jewelry brands under its roof. So there's a variety, and yes, they are popular. For many reasons, including convenience.
It's also very comfortable. One of the other reasons it's now a very now thing in this day and age is because somebody like me who's traveling all the time, to keep taking insurance on pieces is a little inconvenient. So if you were to ask me the convenience, I think it's extremely convenient. Also, when you're traveling, things tend to break. When you're carrying your precious jewelry. When I travel with Jarao, I have to declare it, I have to do my insurance, which becomes a very big production. So for me to wear dramatic pieces which are as impactful, if not more, because sometimes they make a greater impact for somebody like me.
But convenience aside, costume jewelry is less serious and just a lot more fun. So does the fact that it doesn't have any resale value dent the buyer's interest? Swarovski, the premium crystal makers, have found success in their collections, like this one for winter, the Kingdom of Jewels. But while big brands cash in on the trend, standalone jewelry designers are having a field day as well. A young contemporary jewelry designer, Sohani Pitti, in Hyderabad, who first aimed to be a gemologist, has experimented with all kinds of metals to give her jewelry that all-important individual touch.
It's a canvas which is unlimited. You can have so much fun with metal, you can have so much fun with alternative metals, you can have fun with absolutely out-of-the-box material like acrylic, wood, and you can go as deep as going into resin. So as a canvas, it's very exciting because it's absolutely limitless. You can have there's thousands of things, thousands of ways to explore, the human body in terms of ornamentation. When someone's buying costume jewelry or when someone's buying alternative jewelry, they're very open to ideas, they're very open to experimentation, they're very open to absolutely out-of-the-box thoughts.
Of course, to change your look every day, you do need to invest some time. So we asked Sohani to pick out the ideal jewelry for different occasions.
I love this piece. I think it has a very strong Indian feel to it, yet it's very modern in its styling. So something like my grandmother-in-law has one, and she loves it a lot, and something that will appeal to a lot of age groups. So that becomes a beautiful traditional piece to wear to a wedding. And then, of course, when you're talking about party wear, the whole store is your world. But for example, something like this, I love these earrings. In fact, it's something that I wear a lot. It's a lot of fun, it's young, it's hip, it's extremely light, and it's extremely fun to wear. This is another beautiful piece for your black LBDs. And any of your fun dresses out for an evening. It's got the right shimmer, it's not too bling, and it's quite easy.